Hey guys, how's it going? This is where we left off, where we had a couple of enemies on the map, and we could sprint, double jump, and shoot arrows. And by shooting arrows, the enemy used to get, I mean, the enemy gets destroyed. So next is, I mean, I did say that there are the way that we are currently using the system is not how I like to do. So we're going to fix that, and then we're going to create a health system. And after creating the health system, we will try to complete the visibility, basically, that the AI can see us, like see the character or see anything in the map, in the level. I also want to say that we will not be using behavioral trees. Uh, because see, behavior trees are just a easier way of uh, getting things done, and a lot of code goes um, in getting the behavior trees to run. But what I feel is there is a lack of customizability, and you do get dependent on the on the things that are provided to you out of the box. So I just like to use my own system. It is very similar to the behavioral tree system. So yeah, all right. By my own system, I mean just coding it out on the enemy, the blueprints and all. All right. So the first task that we're going to do, I'll just bring this sheet here. So first of which is enemy to take damage, but let me just put it another one here. Enemy to take damage um, with a custom interface call. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we're going to do first today, and then we'll be doing the HP, and then the can see. Uh, we're going to do these three things today. Let's see of how soon can we cover that up. All right, so we start here with the enemy base class. We had a begin play, we had a binding event, and then we had a take damage function, which was getting bound whenever there was a damage call. So we're just going to review all of this. That does mean that our current code will stop working. That's okay. And same thing goes for the player arrow BP. If you want, we can keep this one here, uh, but I would like to change this to line traces as well. uh, we can keep it for now. We'll do a line trace after some time. All right, so what we're going to do here is create an interface. Now, interface is a special kind of a class which can be put into, like, we can create some functions in it, and once we do put in the functions, and some classes can inherit those interfaces, then we can call those functions anywhere, like inside the class. I may not be explaining it very well, but the idea is, once I start implementing, maybe it gets clear to you. So I'll just try to repeat. So basically, it is a collection of functions, you can call. We can create multiple functions inside an interface, and those functions can be called from anywhere in the game, anywhere in any other blueprints. And if your actor, specific actor, does inherit that interface and does implement it and does use those functions and does something according to that function call, it will do something. And if some other actor does not implement that interface, it will not work. So I will just call this as AI um, Getting attacked is quite common. So AI interfaces, let's just do that. TLA. All right. So here we will say getting attacked function, and I'll put an I in the end, just so we know that this is an interface call. There's no need for it, but yeah, let's do it anyway. So here we will have a couple of parameters. First would be a float value, which would be the damage value, and who attacked, and that will be an actor. I mean, you can make specific calls here if you know your AI class is different and the player class is different. You can, set that reference here as well, like the class name. We also want to know the hit location. We also wish to know the um, the normal, basically. Hit normals there. We can further. Um, I think that's all we need for now. Maybe we can add more later on. We don't need any output out of this, so that's okay. So here we will go into the enemy base class. We'll go into the class settings, and here we will find that we can put in some interfaces and put in some namespaces also. We need the interfaces. We will find AI underscore interface underscore TLA. So we did that, and we already have an interface call here. So we will create another graph, which is the interface graph. I just want to keep everything separate. That's it. So I'll just put it here, and we will say print. Got hit, right? And what we'll do is we'll go back to the player arrow and we'll say does implement interface, and we'll find our interface's name, just to make sure that, I mean, even if you don't do this, that's okay. It will not throw any error or not give any problem. So here we will say getting attacked. The name is very weird. You can change it according to your needs, and that's also okay. So I'll put 50 here. This will generally be self because we are attacking it, or we can add the player here, like player reference. That's all okay. We're just testing for now, not looking at the design. So let's see if it works now. Got hit. All right, so it's working. So why did we use an interface implementation and not the traditional damage? First of which is I need more control over the parameters that I'm going to be sending to the actor or character which is hit. So I need the normal, I need the location. We can play animations. We can, if it is kind of a headshot, then the unit needs to be killed. We need to play some, animations. We need to play some SFX, VFX, some, particles. All of those things help here, right? And of course, this is my way of doing it. There may be more ways, and I'm not pointing out anything. It could be the right way. It could be like this is just how I like to do it. All right, so this functionality is here. Just for ease of our lives, I will create a function inside this as well. I'll name it differently. I'll call it attack hit uh, 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 this unit attack. So something like this, and we can put a category here. We'll say attack. So everything is proper and customized. So here we will get in all the same things that were sent to us by that interface call. So just going to duplicate it, and I would say in damage value, and here we would say in who attacked, in hit location, in hit uh yeah, okay. All right, so make sure you call this here. All right, so that is out of the way. Now we need a health system. Then I'll start with creating some variables. This will be a float, which will be max HP, and this the next one would be just HP, meaning current health. And make sure you have categories for this as well, just so it looks clean, right? So here we will say that if HP is less than equal to 0, uh, you press B and then this branch pops up. Uh, we will say first HP minus, oh, sorry. If this is less than 0, then destroy. And if not, then we will just do a subtraction. You can double click on any line to reroute it. That's, I mean, that's just a way of doing it. You can also right click and say reroute. That's another way. Uh, need more space. And this looks okay. All right. So if the HP is, we are basically whatever the damage value is, we'll minus it. And if it's less than 0, we'll destroy. If not, we just append, like not append, we'll do a mathematical calculation, which is subtracting the damage value. We can say here 25, and make sure that HP and max HP both are 100. What else we can do is we can print out the HP values. We will say append, oops, sorry, append string, get the actor name, and the HP value. Make sure you add a couple of spaces and then add pin and then put in the HP value. All right. That's done. So now our units, I mean, yeah, now the enemy won't be dead immediately. They will take 4 hits. As simple as that. Yeah.